Today, Thursday, the 22nd of May 2025, we have some hand-pick event to share with you, which of course will be backed up by some stats and analytics to help you make your picks in the list to boost your winning by a greater percent. And to those of you who want to have access to all our hand-pick events to share to members only, including games for corner kick events, goal probability, and straight wins, with each odds to take your winning to the next height, especially this upcoming weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then, of course, you want to make sure to subscribe to the Level 2 Pro membership package plan or the Level 3 Master Plan to have access to all of these features to take your winning to the next height. To those of you who want to join, the link is below this video. You want to make sure to navigate to that link, click and see how you can also become a member as other people are doing to have access to these features to see how you can also take your win to the next level. So without wasting time, let's look at the event we have to share with you today. But before we proceed, we have a quick announcement to make. If you come here to the front page of our channel here, this section labeled as the home tab, you're going to see that we have members only match prediction picks. Here we provide our top hand event based on the upcoming match predictions to members only, based on our top 7, top 9, top 10, top 12, and so on. And for you to have access to these features, you want to make sure to subscribe to the membership package plan. That is either the Level 2 Pro or the Level 3 Master. And having access to these features also give you access to our top-notch tutorial classes. For example, if you're a member of the Level 2 Pro, you're also going to have access to Level 2 Pro classes. These classes will give you tutorials like the live match corner kick strategy to use to make consistent winning, a simple trick for consistent wins step by step, the match prediction strategy you have never seen before, the comeback soccer bet strategy that will amaze you, the never seen bet strategy that would amaze you, that is a 2.5 goal and straight win strategy, and the 99% win rate strategy for you as a member of the Level 2 Pro. Once you subscribe, you can access all of these video tutorials in one place and see how you can implement the strategy we have explained and take your win to the next height. But if you become a member of the Level 3 Master, you have access to Level 3 Master classes as well. This will give you access to the excellent corner kick strategy review step by step, the top secret AI tool used to find games in terms of goal probability and straight wins, the game changer corner kick strategy that reveals the top secret site we use to find corner kick event we include in our sleep, 6 amazing AI tools you can use, the home and away win match prediction strategy step by step, and the 2.5 goal strategy you can use to beat the bookies and win even more. All of these tutorials can be accessed in one place. Once you subscribe to the Level 3 Master membership package plan, you can access all of this in one place, as well as at the same time, you can access all the Level 2 Pro classes to take your win to the next level. Also, if you come here to the front page of our channel and locate this area here as the video tab and click on the video tab section, you also realize that we provide match predictions tutorial for free, which you can take advantage of it. For example, we have this 2.5 goal strategy that we use to make wins step by step. We released 2 days ago. We have another one here, which of course we title it as you can see here. Let me try here. The 4 secret bet tip strategy that will amaze you and you can use for your consistent win. You have never seen this before, and we have shared some of the 4 soccer prediction tips that will amaze you. You want to make sure to watch it to the end to learn some of the tips we have shared here. And we have even more. The more you scroll across this page, you're going to discover even more of these free tutorial we have given to everyone for free, which of course you can watch and see how you can implement some of the strategies we have explained to take your win also to the next level. Of course, to those of you who want to access all our free tutorial class or free tutorials, then you want to make sure to come to the video tab as you can see here. Click there and navigate across this page. You're going to discover a lot more of tutorials for free, which you can watch and see how you can implement it to take advantage of it and use it for yourself. So that being said, without wasting time, let's look at the first event game we have to share with you. Looking at the first pick here, we are looking at the match in the Czech Republic in the U19. We are looking at České against Slovakia U19. That is České U19 and Slovakia U19. In this event, České have proved to be very offensive in the recent event they've had, scoring 7-1-4-4 in recent gameplay. The offensive strength has been excellent. If we look at that of Slovakia, on the other hand, they concede very much 3-1-2 and 2 goals in each event gameplay they have recently had. The strength in defense is not very tight, and the offense is not good at the way. If we look at the stand performance in terms of the recent event they've had, the form of the home have proved here that they sit on the 5th place. They've had 5 games played, scoring 17, conceding 8. The offensive strength in the scoring capacity is great. That's an average goal score rate of above 3 to prove that they are good, and the conceding power is not that very weak. But if we look at that of its opponent in terms of the recent event they've had, what we are going to see is the fact that the away team defensive line is very weak. They have conceded 10 goals in 5-game play. No wins record, no draw, or the 5 losses, giving an upper hand for the home to see how you can take advantage of the weak defender of the way. As a result, we expect 2 major picks here in full time. For this particular event, the home have proved to be better in terms of offense and defense as compared to the way that have the defensive line that is open. So look at the home to take advantage of this to lead in full time as one of the major picks, as well as we are expecting at least 1.5 goal to occur in this match in full time. In the next, we'll look at Denmark in the first division. We are looking at Hillerød against Van der Sel. In this event, Hillerød have proved to be very offensive in the recent event they've had, scoring 5, 3, 5, and 2. The offensive strength recently have proved to be amazing. If we look at that of Vendizer, on the other hand, the defensive line is weak. They concede at least 2 to 3 goals in each event based on the recent gameplay they've had. Now, if we look at the stand performance in terms of the recent event they've recently had, the home have proved here that they sit on the first place. They are topping this table. 5 events played, 4 wins, scoring 16, conceding 5. That's an offense which is very good with a good defense as well. But if we look at that of the away in terms of recent event they've had, they proved to be the last here, conceding 10 goals in 5-game play. Defensive line is very weak. Offense is just average. And looking at everything in place, we expect 2 major picks here in full time. For this particular event, the home have proved to be very amazing, and the defensive line of the way is not that good. Of course, we're expecting at least 1.5 goal here in full time or 2 goals over. As well as we want to look at the home to lead, the goal probability stand a better chance. At least 1.5 goal in full time or 2 goals over is our major pick for this gameplay in full time. Looking at the next year, we're looking at the match between Malmo against AIK in the Sweden Allsvenskan. In this event, of course, we are looking at Malmo to have upper hand chance in terms of corner kick event play. The recent gameplay performance of Malmo have proved they are very good at offense in terms of corners, comparing to the way that offensive strength of corner is not good. So we look at corner kick for Malmo between 2 to 4 corners. So we are expecting Malmo to have between 2 to 4 corner kicks in full time. First, we want to look at some stats to back it up. Malmo recent event they've had with some teams as recently against Halmstad when they played at home, proved that at this event game played, Malmo end up scoring 8 corners. They are good at offense in terms of corners. In the next event played, Malmo had against another opponent, which of course proved they had against Brommapojak Kama. Here, Malmo had the opportunity to score a total of 7 corners, making it a good scoring team as well. Another comparison is the match they had against Ulster recently, where Malmo still play at home. This time, they were able to still score 7. This proved that the offensive strength of corners for Malmo has been amazing. But if we look at that of its opponent in terms of the recent game played, AIK had a game against Haken at away. The number of corners they had was 2, and they conceded 4. That is, the away team were able to concede 4 corners, proving that if Malmo have a very great defense, that is great offense at corners, then there's a possible chance for Malmo to also score at least 4 to 5 corners or 2 to 4 corners against AIK. In the next, AIK still played at away against Djurgården. They still were able to concede 4 corners, as you can see, to prove that there's still a possible chance for Malmo to score at least the amount of corner as well. In the next, we looked at the game they had against Värnamo. This time, they conceded a total of 7 corners, as you can see, to prove that the conceded strength of corners in terms of AIK based on recent event, prove that the corner kick strength of conceding for AIK is good. And Malmo, which is the home, is good at scoring corners. As a result, we expect the probability of 2 major picks here in full time. For this particular event, Malmo have proved to have high offense in corner and they will concede more. As a result, we expect the probability of at least 2.5 corner kick for Malmo alone in full time, or 3.5 corners for Malmo in full time. This is our major pick for this particular event in full time. And to those of you who want to have access to even more events, in terms of corner kicks, the games we have shared, as well as goal probability events, which we share to members only, especially this upcoming weekend, where we are having a long list to release in terms of corner kick events, goal probability, straight wins, with each odds to take your win to the next level, as well as having access to our top-notch tutorial classes for members only. Then, of course, you want to make sure to also subscribe to either the Level 2 Pro membership package plan or the Level 3 Master Plan to have access to all our handpicked events as well as our top-notch tutorial classes to start taking your winning to the next level. To those of you who want to join, the link is below this video. You want to make sure to navigate that link and join to become a member and start to have access to all of these features to take your winning to the next height. Good luck and see you again in the next upload, and bye-bye for now.